Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the tragic story of Myro. You know, the big meme coin that never became big, right? Messed up the words a little bit, but you guys understand exactly what I'm saying. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this coin, let me tell you, this coin would have been the definition of legacy in the crypto markets. Okay. This coin is literally the dog of the Solana chain owner. Okay. The guy that created Solana. That's literally Solana's dog. Think about it, right? Think about the potential that could have been with this coin. Okay. Not only that, it is, once again, it is on Solana and it is a dog coin. Okay. We can see one of the main reasons why this coin just kind of died is because at the end of the day, Myro and so many other meme coins are literally just meme coins, right? Meme coins as in joke. They are a joke coin. You are practically gambling. Okay. You're gambling community sentiment. You're gambling on bigger investors and whales coming into the markets, buying up that coin, pumping it up during altcoin season. You are gambling, for everyone to have the same mindset. There's other multiple gambles, right? And we can see one of the main important things when it comes to something like Myro is being active. Now, unfortunately, for the people that are in Myro, and even in my small little bag that I eventually sold off, for a loss, but it was very, very minor. It wasn't even like 1%. It wasn't even like 0.5% of my portfolio. It was very, very small. So which is why, in general, I don't deal with meme coins. I did think this coin was going to do well, and I was using the A to Z method, but I realized that with this coin, is just not going to do well. Before we dive into the sad story, I will say Myro can get redeemed. It really, really can. But it all comes down to the person that runs this page. From my understanding, Myro, the owner of it, right, the owner of that made this coin, he simply just made money off of fees. He sold whatever he had in his bag, and he made a couple of other projects that probably made him tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands as well, and he just dipped, right? He just simply dipped. And it happens, right? Some people, they make their big bag. Maybe they make millions even, and they're just like, I'm fine with this. I'm fine, whatever happens, happens, which doesn't really make sense because you could make a lot more money and you could also have legacy in the crypto markets. But I guess some people just simply don't think like this. We can see this coin has not been that active, right? May 13th was the last time. So over a month ago. May 2nd, April 29th, April 25th, March 28th, March 25th. Right, a retweet on March 22nd and March 20th. So this is like the most active it was. March 20th, March 19th. Wow, in March there was actually a streak. Right? March there was actually a streak. But then February one time, January one time, December one time, November one time. Oh, I guess a repost, couple of reposts. So I guess put a little bit extra effort by just reposting. Glad to see that. But we can see not many Myro posts in November. A couple of them. I do remember this was actually supposed to get listed on Kraken or something like that. It's supposed to get listed on one of the biggest exchanges. And like I said, this coin would have been legacy. Because even if we go and we look at coin market cap, we go through something like meme coins, right? Doge, obviously the biggest dog coin out there. We have Shiba, right? Then we just kind of start going. We have Bonk. I actually do think this coin would have been somewhere near Bonk's level. I truly do believe, because Myro already hit insane amount of market cap. It went up to almost $500 million in market cap. And I do believe it would have had a big second leg during the time altcoins pumped again. All right. But unfortunately, there was no sentiment, right? There was no reason to be investing. There was no reason to be talking about this coin. There was no community. Community started to get chipped away because the person running the page, the person that created this, just simply didn't care. We can see WIF. WIF is doing very well. I mean, yeah, sure, it's down a lot, but it's still at 850 million. Flow key. right? So I truly do believe this could have competed so easily with so many coins. And we can see there's not even that many dog coins, and we just named like 5. It could have been easily a top 3 dog coin, easily top 4. But unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We could go to all over here and we can see, right? 2023 for market cap, Bonk did have, nice numbers. So Bonk was also making waves, right? I thought maybe Bonk, spiked up after, but no, Bonk was making its own waves. But I truly do believe it would have been somewhere near Whiff and Bonk's level right now. We just, those that got, into Myro, just a little bit unfortunate with the way the cookie crumbled, but that is just how life works. Do I think this can still be a dark horse coin if the person came back? If people saw there's promise, get listed on exchanges once again, consistent activity once, twice a day for many weeks and months to come? I do think so, right? Because it's literally under 20 million market cap. It still has actually great volume for the market cap it has. Right? We can see we're not even listed on that many like exchanges anymore. So it's sad. It is very, very sad. Profile score, not great. The sentiment's still 88%, but probably all of those are, some of those are botted or all those were from P4. Like I said, this was genuinely a great meme coin. Myro the dog, right? I bet your Telegram's inactive, so I'm not even going to join. Transaction error fee. It is what it is. Oh, that's so funny. Is this? No way. More coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. So yeah, people, look, obviously if Myro came back, I do think it would have the most legendary comeback of all time and probably would hit a billion market cap in its peak of altcoin season, right? If it was consistent proof for weeks and months on end, consistent exchanges, consistent everything, this coin could easily be a 50 to 100x from this position. Is it worth the risk? I mean, you're probably just going to lose, right? Based off all the evidence you see, you're just going to simply lose. If you're someone that doesn't care, not financial advice, but you could always technically take that risk, literally gamble your money in the hopes of this coin revives itself and goes on a legendary run. But you really are asking for a lot. Overall, we could do a quick technical analysis, but this was more of a like farewell Myro, what could have been with Myro type of video, right? As of right now, there's no proof that this coin will go up higher. We can see that we do have pretty much a double top over here, and we are closing consistently lower and lower and lower, right? So I do expect Myro to drop unless, Bitcoin does have a huge rally. Then sure, Myro could go up a little bit, but it would have to break above these levels and close to really start seeing some type of growth. But even then, there's so many other external factors other than the charts surrounding this coin that it's just not very likely this coin will do that well. But as the ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.